The folktale of the Hayfields and the McCoys symbolize a backwards violence most Americans associate with the mountain culture. Yet, this accurate telling of this famous family conflicts a compelling story. A story involving rich resources and the desire for government to foster economic development in these regions. The first animosity between the Hayfields and the McCoys was in the fall of 1876 in the side of Kentucky, Tuck Fort. This valley of Tuck Fort was rich, was an isolated valley with no towns, no cities, no coal mines or villages. When Ralph McCoy accused Floyd Hayfield of stealing his hogs, it was a serious offense. Hogs were extremely valuable in that region at the time, and the court records indicated that any kind of theft was rare. And when Ralph took his complaint to the judge, it was even divided between the Hayfields and the McCoys. During the period of the Civil War, insurrection rapid high for a brief period, and lumberjack corporations were operated through the Tuck Valley. Most farmlands got cut in half, and the market of timber raised up to high. When William Anderson Hayfield was more successful,
Stop moving.
I'm supposed to be moving. During this time, they used to brag about them making money, while the McCoys family was irritated because their profits for timber ended in a very bad disaster. The McCoys attempted to resolve them by legal systems with no guns of violence. When the court ruled against the McCoys, accepting a verdict, had bad feelings over the next 4 years when the Hayfield son romanced and impregnated but did not marry McCoy's daughter. The peak of hostilities came when the three brothers of McCoy's daughter decided to kill the son of Hayfield. And Mr. Hayfield retaliated by killing the son of McCoy in present-day West Virginia. 5 years after the incident, McCoy and Hayfield feud was reunited by a cousin of Ralph McCoy his name was Percy LeCline. He was growing up in the neighborhood around the Hayfield, and he had protracted a legal battle with the Hayfields for along the Grapevine Creek, core settlements. Klein had lost 5,000. He had lost the acres to the Hayfields that had now skyrocketed. In 1887, his influence with the citizens of Peckville and the governor of Kentucky had the murder infringements from the Hayfields reissued and extraction process to bring them to trial in Kentucky. He recruited Bass Frank Phillips to propose a crossing in West Virginia to capture the Hayfields. But at Grapevine, there was an attempt by the Hayfields to try to eliminate Ralph McCoy in 1888. In the result of the death of two of Ralph McCoy's children and the destruction of their home in Blueberry Fork in Kentucky by the fire. There was no more family violence between Kentucky and West Virginia. The governor of West Virginia, Willis Wilson, accused Kentucky of violating the extraction process and appealed the matter to the Supreme Court of the USA. In May 1889, the Supreme Court ruled against West Virginia, and the 9 Hayfields would be tried in Pickettville. Although the ruling was intensified the efforts of private detectives to hunt down Hayfield, the leader, he was never tried or found. The families agreed to stop fighting in 1881 because of the last Hayfield trial. The feud was over.